12:20 p.m. June 12th, 2025. Let's try this. Smoke still in the sky. Possible precipitation. Oh. This is the first that I've actually looked at the sky today. Yeah, back here. So at some point we could be experiencing rings, colorful rings. Not sure how much recording I am going to do today. I do find this rather interesting. A little too dark. This is see the outline there? Kind of strange. We'll leave off with that. 2:50 p.m. on this June 12th, 2025. I have not been monitoring the skies, if you will. I have just stepped outside onto the balcony, aka the crow's nest. So what do we have going on here? Yes, I have the lighting dimmed, whether we are in focus or not. I'm not sure, but it kind of almost appears as though we might have a little bit of that colored ring appearance coming on. Right up in here. It's not much. Well, let's go ahead and just do, well, go ahead and just go in just a little bit. Drop that down all the way, and we will come back up. So yeah, just might have some of that kicking off. Nothing real visible as of yet. Okay, let's go ahead. Just go into, oh come on. There we go. Okay. We'll pan back all the way. Lighting dimmed down probably too much. Let's, yeah, are we in focus? Anyways. Not sure how well this is coming out. Go ahead and dim this down once again. As I am preparing to end this recording, but I must say, this right over here, yeah, all that, we're getting it. Yes, this right in here. And then from there up, let's go ahead. Kind of all right. I'm thinking we will go ahead, leave off right up in here. Well, I'm not really seeing much of anything. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe we should go ahead and just kind of leave off with this. current time is 3:30 p.m. And I'll tell you one thing right now, the glare out here is so pathetically bad. It is ridiculous. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got kicking off here. Let's kind of go like this. Possibly be able to see this. Oh man, maybe not. Let's go ahead and just. I can't see, so I have no idea how well this is picking it up. Otherwise, this is what appears like. I guess we can probably go ahead and. Oh, we able to see all this? Or my friend. Hey, buddy. 3:45 p.m. There is so much glare out here. To the naked eye, you can virtually see nothing. Okay? Just nothing. It is just like absolute white. The only way that I can actually see anything is through the aid of these polarized sunglasses. But, so what I am sort of somewhat seeing through those is somewhat what the camera is seeing with the lighting all the way dimmed. And it does look like we do have a little bit of coloration coming through from what I can see through the glare. Very, very bright. So, with that not being all that strong within coloration nor formation, to me that would indicate light precipitation for us within our area, according to my past observations and deductions thereof. Yeah, no, deductions made thereof. Okay, yeah, it is coming on stronger. And it looks like, yeah. Now I would zoom in. Let's try to refocus here a little bit and redim the lighting to the max. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to attempt to zoom in on anything. And I am going to try to keep this rather short. And coming back up. And we will end it right there. 4 p.m. For me, visually, it is virtually a complete whiteout. I think I might have to readjust this again. Something just feels off. I think I want picking this up. Yeah, I think I can get this. This is where we will end this clip. 4:30 p.m. Yeah, not too sure about this. Go ahead and just. 4:40 p.m. down at ground level. We'll go ahead and do a viewing from down here. I am not sure of the totality of the circumference or diameter. But the skies are just nothing but milky white. I don't know if you can hear the hum in the background. It's coming on a little bit stronger. Sounds like we have an aircraft somewhere overhead, but I cannot see anything. And it does appear as though we've got something back in here. Let's go ahead and go in just a little bit more. Yeah, it's starting to fade a little bit. I am hearing the rumble of an aircraft though. Otherwise, going back to our regular lighting, this is what we have. This is facing the east, and which is the direction of the sound. Okay. Looks like all these are kind of pushers, huh? I don't know if you can see what I'm describing or not. Let's go ahead and, wow, yeah, this is really coming on that much more. Let's dim the lighting down once again. Oh, as it fades once again. Apparently my timing is not that great today. Yeah, it is coming on all the way, pretty much all the way around. I could probably get all of it. Position myself right. Well, I don't know. No, it's getting that much. Yeah, it's getting larger. It is ever expanding right now. So we'll just take in what we can get. Once again, I have the lighting dimmed all the way. Surprisingly, there is not any visual air activity overhead. Probably not a whole heck of a lot of zoom here, but once again, I am recording all this virtually blind. For the most part, it is just a complete whiteout mess. There is a little bit more blue that is becoming apparent, especially right over here. Once again, facing east, we have, yeah, all that. And I can see something like right back in here. Yeah. But let's go ahead and spin back around towards all of this. Get another viewing. Got a cat out here thinking that she's very special, eating out of the big bowl. Whereas there is plenty of food out there in the woods. Just a side note observation here. Okay, well, I do believe we will go ahead and end off right here. More likely, we will return. Once again, I can hear an aircraft somewhere, but oh well. 5:05 p.m. We are back here at the crow's nest. Not sure if anything is visible or not. I have not peered through my glasses. It does look like we've got us a streamer back here. And I thought I heard something. Oh yeah, okay. I am seeing more evidence back in here. Okay. Yep, right in there. Right there. And then, yeah, we've got some shadowing that's kicking off. Okay. Right in here. Yeah, I think that's it. Somewhere in here. Once again, it's very difficult to see anything. Drop this lighting all the way down. Very, I don't want to say very, but it is quite uncomfortable conditions at the moment. Oh, right there. And we'll tilt it just a little bit. I am hearing yet another aircraft. Go ahead and spin around here just. Yep. Well, I don't know. So yeah, this is how we begin our 5 o'clock hour. Yeah. Drop it down one last time. And I look around. And I think we'll go ahead and leave off with that. Well, how about we leave off right like this. Just set the phone down. Off in the wild, white yonder it goes. Well, seems how we're here. We'll take another look up overhead real quick. Once again, I just set this phone down. Very dirty colors today. But I've done my best to capture them. So, on that note, once again, we shall end it as far as this recording. 6 p.m. Nothing to be seen. 7 p.m. Apparently still under heavily smoke-induced skies, as well as other stuff. Let's go ahead and get in a little bit here. Possibly not very clear, I would imagine. Otherwise, and then coming back down here. And that is where we will end up at this given point in time. 7:07 p.m. Noisy thing. I just walked down to our local Dollar General store, and I guess it was just exercise for me, as for some reason our store is closed, and sorry for the inconvenience, as the sign says. Like, oh, come on. Well, and here they were supposed to restock a lot of their stuff today. Yeah. But this is what we've got from downtown, if you will, at this hour. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Okay, 7:11 p.m. and let's keep our fingers crossed that we're picking up on this. Let's go ahead and see if we can dim the lighting down a little bit here. Yep. So we've got evidence now that, you know, spraying is happening and has been happening. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure how well this is picking up once again, but we can. Whoa! Come on! Come on! Yeah, we give it a bit just a second here. The camera is not wanting to cooperate. And we're zoomed in all the way. And we actually have two streamers that was up in this vicinity. Yeah. And okay, it looks like possibly, well, yeah. Let's just go ahead and back up a little bit once again. Dimming this down ever so slightly. Okay, yeah, the streamers in the background are really starting to show up now. Well, it looks like we got shadowing that's kicking off as well from a previous or prior streamer, but let's go ahead and, yeah. Quite evident back here. Once again, let's go ahead and dim this down. Might be a little too much. I'm not even sure where I'm pointing right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm seeing, yeah. Kind of lost track of where I was focusing in on. My apologies there. Okay, so at this given point in time, I do believe that we are going to continue once again from the crow's nest, otherwise the balcony, to the apartment. You know, 7:15. I just thought this was kind of a neat shot right here. Let's go ahead and dim this down. Drop that lighting way down. Okay. Now, gaining focus. Let's go ahead. Kind of get in and kind of tight on this. Oh, gonna have some issues. Okay, well, yeah, I kind of figured. Alright. And I guess we'll leave off with that. 8:10 in the PM. Look at here. How about that? Boy, that's a nice one there. Nice little stripe. Diagonal. That's just. Oh, is he still like on the move or what? Or is it just appearing more? I can't tell. Or maybe he just went on by this way. Like I said, I can't really tell. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he's still on the move. Okay. Yeah, he's up in here. And still, like I said, on the move. them up a little bit like this. See, probably see a little bit more now. Adding to all of it, alright? Am I getting this? Oh, right there it is, yeah. Now adding to the mix. Bigly. I should be able to see it. Anyway, we can see it over here though, right? Yeah. And there's others that have been overhead as well. See evidences thereof as we look right up directly overhead. But yeah, thankfully this one here sticks out like a sore thumb, and once again, timing is everything, I guess. Oh yeah, look at this now. We're really becoming quite apparent. Go ahead, zoom in. Oh, we'll go about 2.7 times. Drop that lighting down. And there we are. Yeah. Alright, well. Okay, so I guess that is what we were to see at this given point in time. We'll be back, more than likely. 8:30 p.m. Well, I'm not out here actually catching the action tonight, but we are catching all the residual leftover activity, or from the activity. Yeah. Well, this is a nice variation of an X right in here. Okay, let's bring this down just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, yep. I think I'm going to do another recording. Oh, here we go. We got another one that's being made right now. Just coming across. We're creating this one right here. And, well, whether or not, see, yeah, see, come across and he cut it right off. Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. Could be in here someplace. I'm all the way zoomed in. I blurred out once again, of course. Okay, so let's, oh, okay, so right here, got one. Wow, really going to town now. So, well, even though they had already begun the process without me, I was able to capture a couple of activities taking place. Wow, oh, and we got one that's going this way now. Well, come on, come on. These are quite far away. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. Nothing but wildfire smoke, huh? Wow, that's... Let's see what we can get here. And we're gonna have some background disturbance. Laundry facility is being used. Look at this stuff here, man. And nice, you know, nice symbol right here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and look around just a little bit more here. Look at all this. Well, catching quite the light right here, aren't we? Right where everything intersects. Interesting. I have never seen this type of pattern or design or whatever you want to consider it as being out here like this. This is really cool. I mean, well, in a sense, you know, it is pretty cool. Now, past one back in here. What if we could see this one here? Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and once again kind of look up overhead here. See what we got kicking off. Wow, this is something else back here. Let's see if we can go in just a little bit. Come on. Back up here like so. That looks examine this just a little bit. Once again, pardon the background noise. Okay, well, not sure if there's anything else that might be picking up here, but you know, this kind of piqued my interest enough to where I just might have to come back out here shortly and see what there might be to offer once again. Oh, this is like really starting to do the glow up thing. Wow. Okay, I'm hearing another aircraft coming overhead. Of course, you won't be able to hear it because of all the background noise, but oh yeah, we'll do a 360 here. Okay, coming back down here to where we have our point of interest. We've got this. Dim the lighting down just ever so slightly. I'll come back up here to this intersection here. See what we might have there. Okay, and you know, we're going to just go ahead and dim this down, kind of tilt this a little bit. Oh yeah, are we getting some waves kicking now? Anyways, this is where we will end it for the time being, and I will see what happens here shortly. 9 p.m. Beginning to look a little bit like rain. That's kind of neat looking up here. Oh yeah, starting to feel moisture. Oh yeah. So they did a great job with the rain-making machine today, which this is going to be the end of my recordings for this day. Once again, interesting sights. Boy, this certainly looks like rain though, huh? A lot of moisture in the air. Just cannot understand why though. Yipperdoodles. Gotta love this crazy thing that we call the weather. Now we'll go ahead and kind of get back into here. Oh. Blurred out on us. That's alright. This is okay. Yeah, I'm hearing aircraft still. Coming across overhead. Oh yeah. That one has definitely one's come cruising on by. I can hear the echo of its rumble. And so yeah. Oh yeah, I still hear them. Well, I do believe we have seen enough today. I am not going to record any of the precipitation if and when it should happen, although I've already had my little evidence sprinkling down upon me as I have been recording. So as far as I'm concerned, mission accomplished. It doesn't matter, it's still going to blur out regardless. Well, it's been a very long video, I know, and if you have watched it within its entirety, well, congratulations. Much respect is given from me unto you. I greatly appreciate any and all views, of course. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. If you just kind of skipped right on through until the end, well, that's alright too. I think once again we have, proven this cloud seeding, geoengineering, weather modification, weather manipulation, or as I refer to it as being Terra Reformation towards the Great Reset. Yeah. Alright, so as we get ever so more darker in the sky, at this point, we will say goodbye. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And we'll see you once again back here on this flip side.